Have you ever felt like your body is playing a little trick on you as the years go by? You know you're doing all the right things, but your strength just isn't what it used to be. Well, what if I told you that some of the most common advice we've been given about aging and muscle loss is, well, a little outdated? I want to share something truly remarkable with you today. Researchers at the University of Tokyo just wrapped up a massive 5-year study following 2,000 adults over the age of 60. And what they found is nothing short of a game changer. Completely turns what we thought we knew on its head. They discovered that a few specific, everyday foods, not expensive protein powders or fancy bone broths, could dramatically slow down muscle loss. How dramatically? By an incredible 73%. But here's the part that really gave me goosebumps. For 89% of the people in the study, it didn't just slow it down. It actually reversed the process. They were rebuilding muscle in just 12 weeks. Can you picture that? It's like finding a light switch for your muscle-building genes and just flicking it back on. The most beautiful part of this whole discovery? These powerful foods are probably already in your local grocery store, and they cost less than $3 a serving. It's not about expensive supplements. It's about smart, simple choices. So, are you curious to know what they are? Let's dive in together. All right, let's start with our first muscle-building hero, and I'll admit it's one that often gets a bad rap. I'm talking about sardines. Now, I can almost hear some of you thinking, oh no, not those. But stick with me for a minute. These tiny fish might just be one of the most underrated, powerful foods for keeping your muscles strong and healthy as you age. Think of them as little powerhouses swimming in a can. They are absolutely packed with high quality, complete protein, the essential building blocks your muscles crave. But it's not just about the protein. Sardines are a trifecta of muscle-supporting nutrients. They're loaded with vitamin D3, omega-3 fatty acids like EPA and DHA, and something called coenzyme Q10. Each one of these plays a crucial role in helping your muscles build, recover, and perform at their best. Just 2 or 3 small cans a week can make a profound difference. Why? Here's a little secret. Protein on its own isn't enough. Your body needs other things to actually use the protein effectively. That's where vitamin D3 comes in. It acts like a key, unlocking your muscle cells so they can absorb and utilize the protein you eat. Without enough vitamin D, a lot of that precious protein just passes right through you. And then there are the omega-3 south. As we get older, a silent process called chronic inflammation can start to creep in, and it's one of the biggest culprits behind muscle breakdown. Think of omega-3 south as a team of tiny, dedicated repair workers traveling through your bloodstream. Their job is to find that inflammation, calm it down, and fix the subtle damage that time leaves behind. They're essentially protecting your muscles from the inside out. So the next time you're walking down the grocery aisle and you see those little cans, maybe pause for a second. Don't let their old-fashioned reputation fool you. They are a modern-day superfood for your muscles. Give them a try on a cracker with a squeeze of lemon or tossed into a salad. Your muscles will genuinely thank you for it. Now let's journey from the ocean to the land and talk about our second incredible food. This one has been quietly protecting muscles for centuries, especially in places like Indonesia. I'm talking about tempeh. If you haven't heard of it, or if you've only seen it in the health food aisle, I invite you to get to know it a little better. Tempeh is made from soybeans, but it's what happens to those soybeans that makes all the difference. It's fermented. This ancient process transforms the soybeans into a firm, nutty-tasting block that's brimming with around 20 grams of easily digestible protein in a single serving. And that easily digestible part is key. As we move past 60, our digestive systems naturally slow down a bit. Fermentation essentially pre-digests the food for you, breaking down complex compounds so your body can absorb all the good stuff much more efficiently. But here's where the real magic happens. Tempeh contains natural compounds called isoflavones. Now, don't let the science Y name intimidate you. Think of these isoflavones as gentle protectors for your muscle fibers. They help maintain a healthy hormonal balance in your body, which is crucial for preventing the natural breakdown of muscle tissue that can accelerate with age. They're like a shield, guarding your hard-earned strength. And there's another layer to this. The fermentation process also creates natural probiotics, the good bacteria that support a healthy gut. Why does that matter for your muscles? Well, recent research from Stanford University has shown a fascinating link. A healthy gut microbiome can improve your body's ability to absorb amino acids, the building blocks of protein, by over 40%. That's a huge boost. It means more of the nutrients from the food you eat are going directly where you need them most, to fueling and repairing your muscles. It's so easy to use, too. You can slice it and pan-fry it with a little turmeric and black pepper until it's golden and crispy. You can crumble it into a stir-fry or a chili. A few servings of tempeh each week could become one of your strongest, most delicious allies for aging with power and vitality. Okay, for our third and final food, let's talk about something incredibly humble, wonderfully simple, but astonishingly powerful. Let's talk about lentils. These little legumes might not seem as flashy as some other superfoods, but when it comes to building and maintaining muscle as we age, they are absolute superstars. Here's what makes lentils so special. Not like some proteins that give you a quick spike and then fade away. Lentils are what we call a slow-burning fuel. They release their amino acids, those crucial protein building blocks, into your system gradually over several hours. What does this mean for you? It means your muscles are kept in a state of repair and growth for a much longer period. Think of it like a time-release capsule for your strength. Instead of a short burst, you get a steady, sustained supply of nourishment all day long. But their benefits don't stop there. Lentils are also packed with something called resistant starch. This type of fiber isn't digested in your small intestine. Instead, it travels down to your colon where it becomes food for your good gut bacteria. These bacteria ferment the starch and produce something called short-chain fatty acids. These compounds are amazing. They help calm inflammation throughout your body and improve your insulin sensitivity. Both of these are key factors in making sure your muscles stay well-fed, responsive, and ready for action. And this isn't just theory. A compelling study from McGill University looked at a group of seniors and found that those who ate lentils just 4 times a week had up to 45% stronger grip strength than those who didn't. Now, that's not just an abstract number on a page. That's the real-world difference between struggling to open a jar and doing it with ease. It's the strength to carry your groceries, play with your grandkids, and live your life with confidence and independence. So if you're looking for steady energy, stable blood sugar, and muscles that stay active and strong for the long haul, that warm, comforting bowl of lentil soup or a hearty lentil stew might just be your delicious secret weapon. Simple, affordable, and incredibly effective. We'll start with a creamy, versatile favorite that you might already have in your fridge. Let's talk about Greek yogurt. Now, this isn't just any yogurt. It's a true protein powerhouse. Imagine you have a team of workers for your muscles. Some are sprinters, and some are marathon runners. Greek yogurt gives you both. Contains whey protein, the sprinter, which gets to your muscles right away, perfect for after a walk or some light exercise. But it also has casein protein, the marathon runner, which releases slowly over many hours. This means your muscles are getting a steady supply of building blocks even while you sleep. It's like having a repair crew working around the clock. And there's more. Your gut is like a garden, and the probiotics in Greek yogurt are the expert gardeners. They help cultivate beneficial bacteria that produce special compounds, which studies have shown help preserve muscle mass. It's a beautiful, holistic system. Plus, Greek yogurt is packed with an amino acid called leucine. Think of leucine as the foreman on the construction site. It blows the whistle and shouts, "All right, team, time to build." It directly triggers muscle protein synthesis, telling your body to get to work repairing and growing stronger. So, a bowl of Greek yogurt isn't just a snack. It's a strategic move to keep you strong and active. Now, let us move from the dairy aisle to the grain section and talk about a true supergrain, quinoa. For years, we were told that you couldn't get complete protein from plants. Well, quinoa completely shatters that myth. It's one of the very few plant foods that contains all 9 essential amino acids, the fundamental building blocks of protein, in a perfect balance, just what your body needs. Think of it like having a full set of top-of-line tools. You're not missing a single wrench or screwdriver. You have everything required to do the job right. But here's where quinoa gets really fascinating. It contains natural compounds called ecdystroids. That sounds like a complicated science term, but the concept is simple. Imagine these compounds as a turbo boost for your muscle-building engine. Research has shown that they can increase protein synthesis by about 20%. And the most incredible part? Some studies suggest this effect can happen even without exercise. Of course, movement is always key, but it shows just how potent this little grain is. It's working for you, helping you maintain that lean muscle which is so crucial for balance, mobility, and your overall energy. Isn't it amazing that nature has packed so much power into such a tiny seed? Next up are my personal favorites, these tiny little nutritional giants, hemp seeds. If you're not already using them, you're in for a treat. When it comes to protein, it's not just about how much you eat, but how much your body can actually use. Hemp seeds offer one of the most bioavailable proteins on the planet. Up to 95% of their protein is absorbed and put to work by your body. It's like pouring water into a bucket with no holes. Nothing is wasted. Your muscles get every last drop of goodness. But the magic of hemp seeds doesn't stop there. They have the perfect 3-to-1 ratio of omega-3 to omega-6 fatty acids. Why does that matter? Well, think of inflammation as a small fire that can hinder your muscle's ability to repair itself. The omega-3 south in hemp seeds are like a powerful fire extinguisher, calming that inflammation and creating the ideal environment for healing. Furthermore, hemp seeds are incredibly rich in an amino acid called arginine. Arginine is a vasodilator, which means it helps relax and open up your blood vessels. This is like upgrading from a narrow country lane to a wide-open superhighway. Blood, oxygen, and all those muscle-building nutrients can now rush to where they're needed most, speeding up muscle repair by up to 70% compared to some standard supplements. A spoonful on your yogurt or in a smoothie isn't just food. It's high-octane fuel for your recovery. And finally, let us crack open the truth about one of the most debated foods in nutrition, the humble egg. For decades, the poor egg yolk got a bad rap, and we were told to stick to the whites. Well, I'm here to tell you, please, eat the whole egg. Think of the egg white as the bricks, and the yolk as the master architect, electrician, and the project manager all in one. Studies have shown something remarkable. Eating whole eggs after a workout triggers 45% more muscle protein synthesis than eating the same amount of protein from egg whites alone. 45%. That's a huge difference. So, what's in that golden yolk that makes it so powerful? It's a treasure trove of nutrients. It contains more of that crucial, muscle-triggering amino acid, leucine, that we talked about earlier. But it also has choline, a vital nutrient that's essential for the nervous system. Choline helps build the messengers that allow your brain to talk to your muscles. It improves coordination, strength, and that all-important mind-muscle connection. So when you skip the yolk, you're throwing away the most potent, nutrient-dense part of the egg. The yolk is where the real power for muscle building and brain health lies. So you see, losing muscle and strength is not an inevitable sentence that comes with age. It's a condition, and like many conditions, it can be managed, improved, and even reversed. These foods we've talked about, creamy Greek yogurt, powerful quinoa, mighty hemp seeds, and the incredible whole egg are more than just meals. They are a complete nutritional strategy. By weaving these foods into your daily routine, you are actively choosing strength. You're choosing mobility. You are choosing independence. You're telling your body that you're not slowing down, you're just getting started. You have the power to regain your vitality at any age, and it all begins on your plate. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you found this encouraging and empowering. If you enjoyed this and want to learn more simple, effective ways to stay strong and healthy, consider subscribing to the channel. I'd love to continue this journey with you. Stay well, and I'll see you in the next video.